Hello everybody and welcome to some more Binding of Isaac here on the channel. We're going to be doing a Judas run. Mainly because it's one of my favorite characters, want to give it a try here. B81TKTE1 is our seed for today. If you want to play this seed yourself. Lazarus, we're going to start out with 1 HP. Pretty good damage in the Book of Belial, which gives us a damage multiplier and increases our deal with the devil chances. It's a pretty nice room to start out with if we had flying or something. Would have been a nice room for Azazel. 2 bombs. Is there a key? No. Alright, so it's not really worth going in there. Instantly find the boss with only 1 combat room between us. However, not really looking too forward to going in and just fighting the boss now. Kind of want to wait until we get some more damage, or not damage. Want to wait until we get our item room at least. Judas is a great start, but he is really easy to kill, so it'll be a little on the cautious side. Mongo Baby is... he's got a little bit of upside to him, but nothing really to write home about. Duke of Flies should be easy. The easiest boss that we could hope for. As we can just take him down really quick, and also crowd control his flies as both us and our familiar. Easily kill him, and the matchbook gives us a decent chance of getting the deal with the devil on the next floor. Cuts in there. But the big thing is the matchbook, we get bombs, but we also get the higher chance of getting the deal with the devil, and that's completely just removed it. So we would have died there if we didn't get the matchbook, so I guess it's kind of good that we did. This is one character I would really like to have another HP drop off the boss here, even if we get the deal with the devil. So it's kind of scary when you only have 1 HP no matter what your damage is. Even on our last run, if we would only had 1 HP period, then I would still be a little bit worried. No luck out of the secret room, just summons a bunch of flies to fly around in circles. Okay. Now there's not much of a chance for a deal with the devil, except for the fact that we have Book of Belial, which you always have a chance to deal with the devil if you have Book of Belial. Hoping for a good item out of here. Seraphim, pretty bad. I'm not sure if it doesn't look like Mongo Baby copies Seraphim shots, unfortunately, because Seraphim's a pretty good follower. Not something you'd want to build an run around, but it does good damage for a follower. With the Sacred Heart shots that he does, good damage, and they home. So you aren't sitting around trying to aim your familiar shots when they're homing in on enemies themselves is very helpful. Now let's go fight the boss. Monstro. Thankfully we have the improved damage, so we don't have to really worry about him taking a ton of shots to kill. Easy, easy. Take him out pretty quick. Hopefully still get a deal with the devil. Abaddon would be the drain here. We do get the deal with the devil. We get damage and shot speed. And we get Headless Baby. And I'm not willing to go down to 1 soul heart for Headless Baby, so we're going to the next floor with a decent chance of getting a deal with the angel going forward. Usually not as useful, but the deals with the angel, they don't cost you HP to get, which is a huge benefit. And there's some pretty good carry items in there. Sacred Heart, I don't think we don't have Godhead unlocked yet, so that one's kind of out of the picture, but Sacred Heart's still a pretty big boost that you can get. Take these guys out. What's the pill? Telepills. It's going to take us right to our item room. But before that, we're going to fight a room which could deal a lot of damage to us, but it won't. Poop does that. It's pretty shitty. So far, Cat o' Nine Tails is the best thing we've gotten. Just want something to give us survivability because right now we are pretty bare bones in that aspect. We've got lots of utility items on the bright side though. I want the compass, but I'm not going to bomb the donation machine just to get the compass on this run. Tinted Rock's big. That damage is horrible, but this gives us a chance to regen some health. It does. Gives it back a... Gets it back up to 1 HP with a soul heart and a half. Which is a pretty decent place to be with our Judas damage this early. 2 bombs and another scent. Looks like one of the last places we're going to look is where we're looking to go. Fight the boss, get... Yeah, last place we're looking. What do we want here? Dark Bomb, maybe? Something along the lines of... gives us soul hearts. Maybe... Oh, well, the Fallen. It's an okay chance of Dark Bomb, or maybe the Mark or something. Abaddon is what we're actually looking for. Don't know why I didn't use this sooner. Get the damage multiplier. Ooh, that is a tough little thing when they shoot all at the same time. Contract from Below is probably one of the more useful things we could have actually hoped for, despite it being not what we wanted. It's still very, very good for us. Ooh. I'm gonna wait until we get Book of Belial, then I'll do that. It's not what we want, but it's still good for us in the fact that every consumable that drops has a copy, another copy of it drop, so like that. 2 keys, we can't get to them unfortunately, but we could have gotten maybe 2 soul hearts instead of 1, which would be big for us. It's only at the end of the room, so that's its downfall compared to Humbling Bundle. Let's see what's in here. Okay, that was worth it. We get the Guppy item and we get a soul heart. As long as we don't die from the 2 bosses we have to face in here, which we shouldn't. Okay, we took damage. Which kind of makes it a little less worth it. If we take another hit, then it was a pretty bad deal, except for that. Okay. We're in good shape. Just take out Peeper. Not get hit again. I'm not going to keep the Guppy item. I want Book of Belial. It's the, I need to watch where I am with Peeper more because the eyes tend to sneak up on you. 2 keys and the 1/3 of the Guppy transformation is worth it. What we're looking for now, I think, is a Tears Up and maybe some HP. Mr. Dolly would be probably perfect. Yeah, off the boss, I'd love to get Mr. Dolly. Or Binky. Binky'd be alright too. PJs would be good. Yeah, it's worth a while. We got plenty of full charges back there to use to get more use out of the Book of Belial than we already have, but when we can use the Book of Belial 4 times in 1 floor without having to worry about not using it on the boss, a big room's a pretty good place to use those extra charges. Even though it was one that was kind of easy. There's a soul heart, which is huge for us. Yeah, one side and then let the other side just get killed by our shots as we are able to avoid them. Yeah, something along the lines of tears and HP, even if it's just soul heart HP. God's Flesh is not what I was hoping for, but it has its moments. Probably shouldn't use Book of Belial there, we didn't really need to. Did take a hit from greed though, which is not great, but we'll get some money here, next shop, maybe there's something good. Or else we can just donate. Still, it's kind of amazing we haven't gotten a HP up this far. Usually you get tons of HP ups. And a lot less damage ups. But with this Judas run, it's been kind of the opposite. And it's now getting even more scary. 4 room. Does it reroll the run or does it reroll the item pedestals? Let's see if there's anything we want rerolled off the boss before I go. I would have rerolled God's Flesh if I would have known. I think it's a full floor D6. I'm not 100% sure. If it's a full floor, just a reroll of all your, or a full run reroll of all your items, then I wouldn't be too disappointed in that, because we don't have anything really noteworthy except for maybe Contract from Below and Cat of Nine Tails, which are both pretty good upgrades, but nothing to really be upset about losing as long as we get an okay run and not something that will just ruin us. Okay, with Magic Mush, our problems are solved and I'm not really willing to take the chance of rerolling Throne. Now that we have that like top tier item that was one thing that I really wanted but didn't really list because I forgot about it. Almost laid a bomb there and killed myself or damaged myself, which would have been really bad. Somehow got away there, which I'm not exactly sure about how we did that. And we're actually doing a pretty... Never mind. Still doing pretty good, but this room I just completely got destroyed in. And there's still... Oh, okay, this guy was just shrunk. We could almost died to a guy that got shrunk and we forgot that he was there. Alright. So, really need to be a lot more alert after that room. It should have been pretty easy. Well, not really. We kind of got cornered because that's a bit of a tough room. But all the same, we should not have taken that much damage in that room. Especially with the stats that we have. We got pretty good damage. Should have been able to control that room a lot more than we did. But we're having some kind of unusual trouble here. Thank you for that evil heart. That's huge. I'll go ahead and use this just to make sure that we one-shot everything in here. I don't want to risk taking any more damage than we have to. 2 keys is good. Let's go down here. A couple of enemies that we can kill off pretty easily. More keys. So we're getting all the keys we were missing from the last run. And we're still getting the damage, but we're not getting the HP we had last run. Please be good. Pheromones is okay, I suppose. It's not bad, which is the biggest thing. That's what it does, and it's not too impressive. This shop could be huge for us. Or if it's a library and has Satanic Bible, it could be great for us. PhD. Half-price pills, bad gas, no thanks. Tail pills, useful. We're 1 cent away from that soul heart. I miscalculated that and I'm kind of feeling bad for it. Because I really want that soul heart. Hopefully we'll still get an extra cent, which would allow us to get that soul heart we want so badly. There we go. Slowly building back that survivability that we really want. Is this the mom floor? No, it's not. Okay. We're still making really good time, so it's not like we're having a horrible run, it's just a kind of scary run. We've got the damage to make this a great run, but we don't have the HP to make us secure about getting the win here. Brownie's scary, but he's also at the same time pretty squishy, and we can take him down quick. Jesus Juice is great. We get more damage, we get more range. It helps us, especially with Magic Mush. We're doing great damage. Even without a Tears Up, we're still looking good. 1 more HP, I'll feel more comfortable. Holy Mantle, I'll be pretty sure we've won. The Wafer, I'll be pretty sure that we've won. But as of now, once we get to the womb and we're taking full hearts of damage, we will be in pretty good danger. Luckily, we can steal an item from Boss Rush if we want to. Which we probably do because we're not going to fight Boss Rush unless we got a ton more HP. So I don't trust myself to not get hit at least a few times in Boss Rush. Not that great. Wrath, easy, but he doesn't really pay out with anything we need too greatly unless he drops Mega. Mr. Boom is okay for a spacebar item, but not Book of Belial level. There's only one way left to go. Still only one way. Yeah, I'll use this here to clear out some of these bats. Any enemy that can corner us and maybe force us to take more damage than just one hit, I'm interested in killing as quickly as possible. Ooh, okay. If we could bomb our way to the curse room and get some HP, I'd be happy. If this ghost would show up and stay around for me to kill him, I'd also be happy. Thank you. Come on. There's a chance. Damn it. I don't know where our secret room is going to be. Shouldn't be too much room left on this floor. It's just a regular room. A regular depth room. It's depths, not necropolis, right? Yeah, depths. Do the vault. It's another 4 room. Cricket's Head, Tears, and Splash. You know what? I'm not willing to do a 4 room with the build we're getting. We're great despite our HP, so kind of not wanting to risk getting something even worse. I don't have the money. Let's go ahead and donate it. This is the last shop anyway. You get 2 cents. Not great, but it's still something. Oh, come on, come on, come on. It took 2 hits there. There's the boss. So we should be able to kill Mom. I would love to get more HP first. There's a lot of things going on the screen which kind of distracting and not great. Thanks, Loki. This would be big if we had more money. Right now there's not that good of a chance to get anything worthwhile. Second hand, I don't think we have any status effects for it to really be affected by. But, oh well, we got damage that should be able to take Mom out pretty quick, especially if she maintains this aggression of letting us hit her a lot with our various different parts sticking. Doesn't sound too great. Lots of telepills, full health, and bad gas, so not great for boss drop. The Pokeball, the Beggar, Peeper, Monstro's Lung. I'll go for Monstro's Lung. It's a pretty good one. Not gonna fight for reasons I've already stated that we don't have the survivability. This is what Monstro's Lung does. It charges up a bunch of shots with the good damage that we have and the scatter shot kind of effect that we have from Cricket's body. It can be reasonably pretty effective. Just taking out multiple enemies. Not too bad of a charge time, which is usually the major downfall of Cricket's, or not Cricket's body, Monstro's Lung. But with the extended effect from that scattering that we got, Balls of Steel is wonderful. It's probably the best thing we could get. Gives us the HP we need to potentially win this one. I was really hoping for a those are Hierophant cards, but the Emperor means we don't have to actually go through Womb 2, we just need to fight Mom's heart. Which is good. Could have used it here, but we'd have to come back anyway for the other Emperor card. And that's the reason why I'm not picking up, oh, that's bad. The reason why I'm not picking up the duplicate cards when they drop, because they are the same card, it's just a duplicate of that one card. As, Contract from Below doesn't generate 2 of different things, it's just 2 of the same. The chests have different contents in them, which I actually wasn't sure about. But the cards are still the same. The reason why I wasn't sure, when you use like a Yara rune or anything to double items on the floor, if you use it on chests, usually it's the same payout that you get. And I'm going to risk it here. Was no way worthwhile. But still, it's not going to have a big effect. We're just killing off any enemies that generate out of the room, and we'll be golden here in a second after we kill the next boss. Shouldn't give us much trouble anyway. Yeah, Loki, as you can see, barely has any HP left after we hit him once. Our boss damage is massive. We're in a pretty good position. No, thank you. One boss that kind of goes against what we've got is Fistula, but all the same, he's not too much of a challenge because of the splitting shots that we can just, every time he breaks, we can do some damage to the broken piece. As long as it doesn't split up too much. Alright, who are we fighting? Loki. It's not too bad of a fight. We're gonna have 2 HP left after it, hopefully. Yep, 2 HP. Loki's horns, not great. Mr. Dolly, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna look good for next floor. Not gonna take any of these. I want all the HP that we have to fight Mom. Or Mom's heart. Down here we can take 5 hits, teleport. Mr. Dolly was great for us. Gives us the big boost to our HP, as well as the tears, which is our biggest downfall after taking Monstro as long as the tears. Range is also good for the splitting shot. The only downfall of this is it's kind of hard to see which tears are ours and which is theirs because of the amount of them just going on the screen. But we end up winning a really good run with Monstro's lung and the splitting shot later in the game, and just taking us up from the high damage, low survivability run. We ended up getting the HP we needed to really win it, and there we go. So that'll be 2 runs won straight. Looks like we're going to unlock Rubber Cement after that. Cutscene, yep, Rubber Cement. It's a good item. Looking forward to the next run. Probably do maybe either an Eden run or a Kane run. Both characters I really like, but until then, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all again next time.